Well, I think we talked pretty good.
I need to get my volume adjusted here.
Sorry. Just when you're ready, say yeah. I want you to say yeah. So
Okay.
I know. Or okay. Every time, like even when we got an elk coming in. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Okay. What?
I got all that.
Nice.
Go ahead.
All right, so I think we talked the old man into helping us out, which is going to be a huge help. If you guys have ever watched my film Pictures starring my dad, he's gonna give us a hand. So that'll be super nice. Woke up at 5 this morning to get going, and 6 o'clock now. So we're gonna head over there while the snow is a little bit colder, a little bit more crisp. It'll help pulling the plastic sled, and our old sleds won't have to work as hard. So hopefully the weather holds out and we can get it done in a fairly decent amount of time. See what we're in for.
Big load.
Where's the ladder?
We got to disconnect the trailer so we can get this thing turned around. Go park the truck a little bit farther down the road.
So I'd like to just keep going and getting bait, get it all up here, and then we can all kind of work on getting it in. You want
You want to hike in with us?
yeah, just so we can get the route.
Yeah.
It's gonna look a lot different right now. Okay. So here in Idaho, when you're gonna set a bait, there's a couple things that you got to remember. One, don't set your bait up before opener. That's against the law. You have a grace period to take everything out, but you're not allowed to set up your bait prior to the season. So we're 4 days after the opener, so we're good to set everything up. when you're setting a bait, you need to be 200 yards off a maintained road or trail. It's like within you got to be a half mile away from like a picnic area, a park, state area. And then you need to be at least 60 yards off of a creek or a source of water. We're all good here where we're at, so you just got to make sure that you meet those requirements. That way you don't get hit hard and get a fine. So the key with hanging a tree stand is you got to have really strong legs, because it kind of acts as your third arm to hold you on, because a lot of times you need both hands. He still has it. Nice catch.
Yeah.
Unclip it.
Mm-hmm.
And then turn the seat over. And you got two there.
All right, so now Justin's getting the tree stands up right now. We kind of assist him in this. There's a pretty high level of difficulty, as you know, as far as we know. I mean, we've been doing it now for about 10 years, and it doesn't seem like it's really gotten a lot easier. So it's usually a little bit of a challenge, especially when the tree has sap all over it. Your straps, you know, they get really sticky and stiff and hard to get around. So we normally let Justin do it. He's been doing it now for about 10 years. We just assist him, get the stuff up to him, rope it up there. It's not really a two-man job up there in the tree. So he does well. Takes a little bit of time, but we get it done, and they're safe and secure. And so, yeah, it's not very easy.
Okay, so we just got the tree stands hung. It went pretty smooth. It's getting a little easier the more I do it. But we're gonna run back down to where the truck is, grab the last little bit of bait, and head back up. We got a pretty good canopy, so if it does start to rain, we should stay somewhat dry. There's one more load, a couple bags right down here by one of the sleds. So we'll head back down and try to get it done within the next couple hours. Looking pretty good though. See, all that bicycling paid off.
Yeah.
How was that last trip?
That's okay. Pretty good bread trail on the way up here.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely don't get lost coming back. Had a hole in the bag. So just like we've always done in the years past, we've found out, that building the dam, around the backside of the bait kind of helps, get the bears to kind of come around the outside and get us a little bit better shot on it. And we're gonna get this shelf cleaned out, get all this snow removed from here. So right now I'm just finishing off attaching the barrel to a tree with the chain. It's required by Idaho Fish and Game that you lock it up to a tree. Another reason is, for us, the barrel would end up, halfway down the hill. So just make sure when you put your barrel out, the bait barrel, it's securely attached to the tree. And oh, heck yeah, buddy. Push up good.
What we try and do with this is get it to when the bears come in, they get it on their paws and they track it out, and it tracks that scent out everywhere they go. So pulls in other bears, really carries that scent a long ways.
Out here on the left.
So this is the Boar Master's Barely Legal spray attractant. This one's cherry scented, really potent, but the bears can smell it from a long distance away, so it'll pull them in. And yeah, once they start hitting this, they'll keep coming back for more. But this stuff's awesome.
Let's go.
So at the start of a season, we'll set one trail camera out, mainly just on photos, until we start getting a regular activity. There's no need to really have video because you might get some birds, and then you're just going to be draining your batteries pretty fast. And so probably the next time we come back, that's when we'll add the second camera. We'll probably put it on this tree here, and then we can record video so we can actually see which direction they're coming in, what their attitude, their behavior is. Kind of helps us know if there's a dominant bear in the area, if a bear's coming in and looking around all the time. Usually that means there's a big bear in the area. So small things you kind of pick up after doing it years and years of trial and error. So you need a stick to put behind it. So I've already set a custom setting, so it's going to take basically 3 pictures back to back to back once it detects motion, and then it's going to be a 30-second delay in between motion. So that'll give us a good idea what we have coming in. So 100% battery, got all the date, everything set, so we are ready to rock.
How many times we've been in and out of here just today. So here's track. So we're really pleased with how today went. It's a little bit over half a day. We just got the first bait set up. Everything went real well until about the last 2 hours. It poured rain on us. So yeah, we're gonna get out of here and come back in about 3 weeks. I'm sure it'll be hit. Yes, you did.
So we just got done looking at the photos, and he's been in twice. He's the only bear that we have hitting the bait, but he's an absolute giant. It's definitely the same bear as last year.